Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, kabaru ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ ihe Biafra Chief of Staff bụ Ngozi Orabueze kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ka o si ada na Finland and gbasata maka Biafran Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. So igecha ya bụ ife idropụra ife iche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ihe bụ ife ndị a niile okwu. All right, over to you.
It has explained the type of war Nigeria is engaging with Biafrans. That is on record and that is on public record. As a nation at this point, we must confront the foreign invaders from the Nigeria terrorist state. And we must defend our territory. Our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, is hale and hearty. Our Prime Minister is defending Biafra land against the reintegrated terrorists hired by the Nigerian government wearing military and police uniforms. I want to use this opportunity to let the Finnish local authorities be aware that the image of Finland has been dented by the way they handle the investigation of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And we want them to know that nothing they do or engage in will stop the total defense of Biafra land from the invading Nigeria terrorist state. Nothing, absolutely nothing. If they like, let them conduct this investigation for the next 100 years. What Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, is doing, what he has done, is what Biafrans will continue to do. We cannot allow terrorists to come into our land and kill us and go free. We cannot allow the Nigeria government, headed by Tinubu and his agents, to come into Biafra land, kill us, occupy our land, burn our homes, rape our women, take over our farms, and go scotch-free. That will never happen. And that is exactly what our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, was trying to protect us from. That is what our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, was doing, protecting us from these invaders. And that is what Biafrans must continue to do, no matter what happens. Nothing will stop the total defense of Biafra land from the invading Nigeria terrorist state. Finland must be aware that Nigeria is a failed state. Nigeria is one of the countries in the world that has almost all the terrorists inside the country right now, where innocent citizens are killed. Christians are mowed down in their numbers. Children and women are killed without the protection from the state or from the president or from the government. What country will allow their indigents to be killed continuously like that without any protection? Nigeria is a failed state. And any leader, foreign or local, that tries to protect Nigeria is part of a terrorist government. Any leader, foreign or local, that tries to listen to Nigeria government and do what they say is a terrorist government. The Nigerian terrorist state must leave our land. We will make them leave our land. Peacefully or forcefully. Biafra is now a nation. We have a right to rule ourselves. Finland fought a brutal war. Finland fought for their independence. Now they are an independent nation. The same thing Finland did. That is the same thing Biafra is doing under Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Nothing is different. The Western world, they have the power to exit from a country they don't like for any reason. America left Europe to become a nation. What makes that different from what Biafrans are doing? There's no difference. You cannot stop us. If you become a nation, you fought for your freedom, and you exit a country that is oppressing and suppressing you, you must be aware that that is the same thing Biafrans are doing. We met in Finland. We voted. We declared our independence. At this time, the Finnish local authorities need to be aware, need to be mindful that they are holding the prime minister, the head of government of an independent nation, Biafra. They need to do the needful as quickly as possible. Biafrans have continued to show that they control their land through several means. One of them is the referendum action. The voluntary referendum action by all the Biafran in the 40 states to release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by the Nigerian terrorist state. Withdraw all Nigerian army, police, and security from our land and allow Biafrans to live peacefully as an independent country. Our Monday sit at home has continued for the past over 2 years. I need to let the world know. Every Monday, every office in Biafra land, every school, every business voluntarily shuts down. This is what we want. This is what Biafrans have decided to do. This shows Nigerian government, they have no power over Biafra territory. They have no power over Biafra land. Because Biafrans voluntarily shut their businesses every Monday. Every bank, every school, every important institution in Biafra territory closes every Monday, voluntarily. Despite the Nigerian government insisting that they open, despite the Southeast governors working under the Nigerian terrorist state, insisting that they open their offices, their shops, Biafrans have refused to do that. That shows Biafrans are in control of our territory. And that Monday sit at home must continue every Monday until we fully protect our land from the terrorist state of Nigeria. These terrorists recruited by Nigerian government are sent to Biafra territory to kill, maim, and burn the homes of innocent citizens of Biafra just for their beliefs in Biafra nation. Thousands of innocent Biafrans have been killed over the years by the Nigerian terrorist state and their agents inside Biafra land for nothing. For nothing. We cannot fold our hands and watch as our people are murdered daily by the Nigerian state to grab the mineral and natural resources in Biafra land, which they use to service foreign countries while our people perish in abject poverty. We can no longer allow that to happen. These same terrorist killings happens in different parts of Nigeria. such as in the Oduduwa land, in Arewa territory, in the Middle Belt, where innocent citizens are murdered in their hundreds, where mass burial are being conducted every now and then. School kids are taken away in their hundreds for ransom. Undergraduates are kidnapped from their dormitories without any trace, while the Nigerian government offers no help. What kind of a country is that? Nigeria is a failed state, and any government, foreign or local, that supports, that listens, that partners with Nigeria is part of the failed state, is part of the failed individual, and is supporting terrorism and the killing of Christians, killing of innocent children and women inside Nigeria. If you don't know the history and what we have gone through, you must listen to us. We are the ones that will tell our story. Nigeria government and their agents cannot tell the story of Biafrans. You must hear it from us, the Biafrans, what we go through. That is why we are the people, and we decide who is going to rule us. At this time, Biafrans have decided our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, must continue to lead Biafrans. So whether you hold them for the next 100 years, whether you don't hold them, we must continue to do what they want us to do. And I promise you, and I've told you, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, has already laid down all the rules, all the things that we need to do, and we must continue to do it, even in his absence. That was why we declared our independence in Latin Finland, even without the presence of our Prime Minister or our leader. The template is already set. Nobody can do anything about that template, because it's about the securing the power of the people and the safety of the Biafra people. That is what we will continue to pursue. Fellow Biafrans and our friends, we are working on our recognition by reaching out to not only countries that have recognized us in the past, but new countries that have seen what we've done. We thank our attorneys, private and public ones. We thank Attorney Levy and some of our private lobbies hired by our Prime Minister. We also thank the Biafran Foreign Affairs Department that has been doing and working tirelessly to put some of these documents at the right places. Thank you so much. We have attained several milestones, and in the next few weeks, so many products will be launched by the Biafra Secretary of Trade, Honorable Benjamin. I'm happy to announce to Biafrans that the Bank of Biafra license has been granted and has been approved. And again, international countries, they will just wake up and say Brexit, they want to leave this country. They don't want to be part of that. And the government will listen to them. But do you know how many years Biafrans have been telling Nigerian government, we want to be on our own. We want to have our own nation because our population is too much. We're over 75 million. But Nigerian government will not listen to that. Rather than do that, they will send the reintegrated terrorists wearing Nigerian military to come and kill anybody they see talking about Biafra. They kill them. Was that how it was done in Britain? When they wanted to do Brexit, did the British military go about killing the innocent Britons that just said they want to Brexit? Did it happen? No. Then what makes anybody think that it is normal in Biafra land? If Biafra said they want to exit Nigeria, it's like you married a wife and the wife said, I don't want to marry you anymore. Do you go about killing the wife or hunting her down? No. It is her right to say she does not want to marry you anymore. You let her go. When you try to intimidate her, kill her, destroy her, then you will face the consequences. And I want to ask all these international countries, not all of some of them, how many times have you called Nigerian out? The Nigerian government, President Tinubu still travels to your country, they come to Western countries as a decent leader. How many times have you asked President Tinubu, why are you killing people just because they said they want to be on their own? Because you, in your own country, you are not going to kill your people just for saying that. They didn't do that in Brexit. They allowed them to have their way, and they left Britain. So you should ask Tinubu the same question. Why are you killing Biafrans just because they want to be on their own? And tell him he cannot do that. Let him stop doing that. Again, it's not a matter of telling him or not, but again, Biafrans will defend themselves to the teeth, regardless, because we cannot fold our hands. Why Tinubu come with these reintegrated terrorists to come and kill us? On the second question you asked, I don't know, what was the second question about?
Okay, that was the first question. Actually, you answered the second one. The first question I asked, fortnight plus before our leader was
okay, great.
Our prince was invited. He did say that in next 2 weeks Nigeria media will leak all manner of propaganda against him and Biafra.
Yeah, I got that question. So in answer to that, I mean, our PM, everybody have their own life. So it's not everything PM goes through that he tells some of us. So probably there may have been certain things that has happened that make him make that comment. But I think that comment is absolutely in line with what we're seeing today. And I can tell you there's thousands of Biafrans that have turned around to support this struggle at this point, knowing fully well that there's nothing, absolutely nothing illegal or bad that our PM has done. PM has not been arrested. PM has not been convicted of anything. So anybody that is carrying that propaganda, please ignore that person. And very soon PM will come out and join us. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu will join us. And we are going to build a country we all are going to be proud of. That's what we are working on. And that must happen because it is our right to do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I'm going to move on to Daberichi. Daberichi, please ask your question. We're going to be faster now because we're nearing the end of the program. So please, if you have important questions, please just come up and ask one important question. No 2 questions, just one. And you have 2 minutes to ask this question to ask it. So Daberichi, go ahead. Daberichi, are you there? Okay, Anija, please go ahead and ask a question. Anija? Anija, are you there? Okay. Omeni, please, are you there? Omeni, ask a question. Omeni Chinedu, please ask a question.
Yeah, is there anyone speaking?
Okay, you can go ahead.
For me,
Daberichi, can you hear me? Oh, looks like no one is listening. Gloria, please go ahead. Gloria?
Okay, yes, Gloria, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Gloria. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everybody, all dignitaries. I'm greeting everybody tonight.
I don't know if it's for me, but I will drop and go.
Okay, my name is Gloria. I'm actually speaking from Lagos. I just want to, I do not have any question to ask. I just want to say just 2 points tonight. Number one is this. If you are an autonomous country, like you have your independence, and there are 2 countries, A and B.
Ndị be anyị daalụ nnenu nke ukwuu ka unu si wee gbaa mbọ wee na-esore n'ife anyị na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ dị iche iche. Ọ bụ ife m chọrọ ikwu bifo ma alapụ unu ka unu tinye alụ nke unu ife uche n'elu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ya bụ ife dịka o si ada and dịka o si akpọtụ n'elu akwụkwọ. Ọ biko wa ajụ m chọrọ ịjụ, biko ndị Igbo ọma na-ege ntị saanụ ya bụ ajụjụ. Ọ ga-edugokwu n'oge anyị akpọ n'ụwa anyị meeting nke ịbụọ jụọ ụwa anyị nwanne anyị nwoke anọ n'ụlọ nke mkpọrọ ebe a ka ọ ya anọzi. Ọ ga-edugo oge onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo ya apụta tinye ebe ya bụ ife ọnụ maka ya bụ ife akarigo. Nnamdi Kanu nwere ife o mere n'iru akwụkwọ. Tosifo ihe ọjọọ mere n'iru akwụkwọ bụ na ọ sị na ọ chọọzi ịbụ onye Nigeria. Tosa yawa bụ ife ọjọọ mere. And ndị ọha eze niile ma ndị niile were na-ekwuchara ndị Igbo ọnụ fa, nobody is doing something about it. Nobody is doing anything about it. Ife a na-asụ bụ ọsọ ogologo oyibo. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ the leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Si na mmegide na-emegide ụmụnne ya dịrị ọzọ ya alụ mma. Si ya Biafra ka ọ na. Okay, to tell you that what that thing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu n'eziokwu. Since Maazị Nnamdi Kanu check the system of Nigeria till now, the system na-ebezi akwa. Everything is collapsing. Always will fall now. What's the more you hold him, the more the economy destroyed. He said these things. Obuli fomu na ipota ine kubo kamake je yondi flani na major on the flani. Chefo no ha buzo we major ndi Igbo. Owoli ndi Igbo mele ndi flani. There's nothing an Igbo man. What if Igbo man mele flani? Ndo aneze sina neji yo ndi flani about the killings in 1914. Na jubikon owoli ndi Igbo mele ndi flani. First from the jail we conquer si Hausa niile we bata ka conquer kwuola n'Igbo ofu onye pụtalụ bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si na nke ama mme na ndị ka ife a adịlọ achọbịa ka egbuo onye Igbo ewere nwanne ya lee. Ya bụ ife bụ ọ bụrụ ihe nji maka ya wee bịa ma ọ bụ niile ego onu m n'ife anyị na-ekwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu stand with justice, equity, and fairness. O when they may be wiche obola ajo na ajo ya Sunday Igbo akwa jidere ya lapia akwa the same thing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-azọ ka ọ na-azọ. Ndị Igbo kpọọ n'owu na meeting jụọ na ajụ ọgwụnakọ ha m n'ọnụ. Daalụ dị na-ekwusi na-esore anyị. Ọ bụ na nke a bụ mbọsị izu gị na-abịa n'iru akwụkwọ esore na Morning Tea na Eastern News 24. Kabaro ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka ịlapụ imisi for update dịka anyị na-drop ya n'iru akwụkwọ oge niile. Daalụnụ ụmụnne m ọgwụnakọ ha m n'ọnụ. Ngwa daalụ nne no from Igbo Media bụ ebe anyị si were wetara ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa gbasara maka ihe na-eme na Nigeria and ihe na-eme n'ebe dị iche iche na Eastern region and unu no kosi adana Finland and Biafran Prime Minister Kesi Jidia the update and ya bụ Biafran declaration nke eme na Finland. So yiri na aka ya anyị na-ewetara n'iru akwụkwọ ka ife were ikwu gbasara maka ya bụ ihe Chief of Staff gasị n'iru akwụkwọ ya na ebe ọtọ gasị aka and the new development on Biafra of United States of Biafra. So ya bụ ife ka anyị si ka anyị tinyere unu kunu gwa ifu nche n'ụdị nkunu gbasara maka ya bụ ife. Ngwa daalụ dị nke mesịa na ụmụnne.